Summer sun is nearly set, and now it's time for baseball at Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight we get the week started with the first of four between the Washington Nationals and the San Diego Padres. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Robbie Pollard gets the start for San Diego in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's really had a tough time his last 3 outings. ERA over 9. That's basically giving up a run an inning. He just has really struggled and not been able to figure it out. They're giving him the ball, though, and anytime you get the ball, you got a chance to turn it around. We'll see if today's the day he turns it around.
Batting third.
Now at the plate, Steve Cook. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Into the windup and the pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Harold, this Padres team as they take the field here tonight, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, it's been disappointing. I mean, here we are in the dog days of August, and this shows your colors right now. I mean, there's been a lot of bickering and complaining, but because they've been playing poorly, and it's hot, and they're all irritable. It's not a fun club to be around.
Wait for your pitch up there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Myers has room in foul territory, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Striding in once again.
Here we go, big guy. Wait for yours.
Cook. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Steve Cook.
Hey, here we go. Here we go. Hey, get a good one. Get a good rip on it, huh?
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1.
All right, one time right here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Ball.
And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
3-1.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, baby.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Takahashi is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Here's Bryce Harper now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Come on, guy. Oh, baby, see you drive it.
From the stretch. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
And up next will be Brett Nicholas.
Now batting.
He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Nicholas.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And a curveball swung on and missed. And a great call there as the inning is over. Only one in the inning for the Nationals. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Nationals are out in front here, 2-0. Ready now, number 43, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Number 43.
Nobody here, nobody.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
Barehanded grabs might be one of the best looking plays in baseball. It not only takes tremendous body control and focus, but the fielder also needs to have a quick and accurate release to make an out. A highlight reel play there for sure.
Digging in and looking for more, Steve Cook. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. 2-0 now.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Set to deliver on 3-0. Started that swing a bit too early.
Hey, let's go, kid. What time here?
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch.
Count is full.
A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Well, you definitely don't want to walk the leadoff hitter of the inning, and he's done a nice job of coming back. He was down 3-0. Now we're sitting 3-2. I think he's got the confidence now to throw another strike and see what happens.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Digging in to try it again. Bryce Harper. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Let her rip.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and that takes care of Harper as well. It's a double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Ready for another chance.
Hey, nice and patient. Get yours.
He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point.
See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Now a snap move over to first. And he throws it away.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
And this is going to be a foul ball. 4 runs, 7 hits.
Let's go, kid.
And no errors so
right
far for the Nationals. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Hey, looking for yours now.
Even at 2-2. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Renfroe is there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. So add one more on the sac fly, as that'll make this a 5-1 game.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Ready once again, Steve Cook. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
No one better up there. Here we go. Hey,
here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. In to score the runner from third. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's now 7-1.
Great job of hitting. So many people think you get a first pitch fastball, you have to pull it. No, a great swing is hitting the ball back up the middle.
Digging in once again, Bryce Harper, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning.
Right here.
Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back.
Hey, let her fly right here.
And he lost him. Ball 4 as Harper will reach.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Hey,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Nicholas. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Slapped hard the opposite way, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, no errors, and a couple of men left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Nationals 7.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. Eduardo Rodriguez earned his 9th win of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. A reminder that post-game trolley service to Mission Valley, Old Town, or to South County is available.
Summer sun is nearly set, and now it's time for baseball at Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Washington Nationals and the San Diego Padres. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Cal Quantrill will be the man on the mound for the Friars. Harold, what do you got?
Matt, the last 3 games been a bit of a struggle, and you wonder why. Well, you look at the base runners. He's allowing a lot of traffic on the bases. And so for that, I look at one number, his whip. It's over 1.5. He's got to get that down if he wants a chance to win games.
Standing in,
Batting
Steve
third.
Cook.
Third
And as you
baseman.
take a look
Come
at the
on, Big
splits here,
Steve.
he's actually better
Cook.
against right-handed pitching this season.
Oh, did it one time. Here you go.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He sends it out to left field. Well hit.
Get out of here.
But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Rendon rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score as the Nats are off to a 1-0 lead.
Nice red.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
At the plate, Bryce Harper. He'll look to pad
Batting
that
fourth,
RBI total a bit
the right
here as
fielder,
he
number
enters play
34.
8th in the National
Bryce
League in that category.
Harper.
Get yours right here, Hunt. Drive it up there.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And this is popped up back behind second. Asuaje takes charge out there and he stays with it for the second out. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. I'm so impressed with him. He's leading the NL in home runs right now, and he's got one of the sweetest swings in all of baseball. Don't miss any of his ABs in this one.
In now is Pedro
Hey, one
Alvarez.
time, right now.
Batting
He
third.
brings a rather ugly
First baseman,
230s batting
Pedro
average into this one.
Alvarez.
See it drive it, kid. See it drive it.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hops this one up. Number 43 has got it, and the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Nationals 1. The Padres coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Digging in, Cal Quantrill.
99. Catcher, Cal.
Bases are empty,
Quantrill.
1 man out. Down the third baseline. Speared on the throw. Got him. Out. Digging in for his second at-bat,
Leading off for
Steve
Washington,
Cook. He'll
third
lead things
baseman,
off here in this one-run
Steve
contest.
Cook.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the 4th inning. And we show you the Nationals leaders in that category. You can see he's right up there at the top of the list. Now at the plate, Bryce
Let's go now.
Harper
One time.
comes into
The
this
right
at-bat
fielder,
0 for 1
34.
in the ball game.
Bryce Harper.
Come on.
Throw over to the bag
He's safe.
and a dive, but he's back. He's set. Here's the 3-1.
Too high.
And that
Go to
misses
first.
for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Stepping into the
Up
box,
next for Washington.
Pedro
Hey, your
Alvarez.
pitch, your
First
pitch.
baseman,
He's 0 for 1 thus
Pedro
far.
Alvarez.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. This is
down,
pulled
get
into
down.
right, and that's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Well, that's a big hit right there. You might be wondering why they hold the runner up. Now you have bases loaded. Anytime you have no outs, you don't want to force that guy to be thrown out. Now you put the pressure on the defense with the bases loaded.
Striding
Now
in,
batting,
Michael Taylor.
center fielder.
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Taylor.
1 run,
See it,
5
drive it,
hits,
let's go, right here.
and no errors so far for the Nationals. On the ground to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score from third.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Stepping
Hey,
in.
any way you can,
Steve
any way you can. Here we
He
go.
doubled earlier
Third
and carries a
baseman.
2 for 2 line
let
into
it
this
fly right here.
appearance.
Cook.
And a pitch
Ball.
out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball
1-0.
1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Comes into
The
this
right
at-bat
fielder,
0 for
number
1 in the
34.
ball game.
Bryce
3
Harper.
runs, 7 hits.
Wait for a good
and
one.
no
Drive it,
errors
kid.
so far for the Nationals. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 3 apparently, as he decides not to go after the double play that could have gotten him out of the inning. Into the box now, Pedro Alvarez.
for the
A
Nationals.
hit in 2 tries
First
so
baseman,
far.
Pedro Alvarez.
He's set. Here's the 3-1 to first. Myers scoops it up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. Washington leads this one 3-0.
Let it fly, big guy. Here we
So
go.
striding forward
Up
now,
next for Washington.
Steve Cook.
Third baseman, Steve Cook.
And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire.
Hey, get on for us here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important. To get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Hey, come on now. One time. Right here. Need you right here, kid. No ball.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 0-2 home. In the dirt here. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Hey, let her fly, let her fly.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Ball.
Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he misses with it. Ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
The right
Now
fielder,
batting,
34.
Bryce Harper.
Bryce
He's 0 for 2
Harper.
thus far in this
Find me
one.
a barrel right here. Hey, see it, drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Yeah, good rip on it, huh?
Let's go.
From the stretch. A line shot to third base. Ready for another shot now. Pedro
Now batting.
Alvarez. He's got
First
a hit in
baseman.
3 at-bats to
Pedro
this point.
Alvarez.
Hey, let her rip up there. Let's go.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as well.
That's the way to hit the ball right there. Good job.
Digging in, Michael Taylor. He's working on a 1 for
Come on,
3
baby, get
thus
your pitch
far.
up there.
Michael Taylor.
Come on, big guy. See it, drive it. See it, drive it.
And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Nationals on top, 8-0. Now to the plate,
Now
Steve
batting.
Cook.
Third baseman, Steve Cook.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1.
No strikes.
The 1-0 delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
2-0 count, and the pitch.
Hey.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing your 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it, and now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. Runners on first with 1 down.
Right guy, right spot. Come on now, kid.
And this is fouled back and out of play. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Margot on his horse. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move. Digging in now
batting,
Alan Cordova.
Shortstop, Alan.
1 out, nobody
Cordova.
on. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Cook is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
10-3 at the end of this contest. Joe Ross earns his 6th winning decision in this one. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Washington Nationals: 10 runs, 12 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base.
From the rejuvenated Gaslamp Quarter in downtown San Diego, MLB The Show has baseball from Petco Park. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Washington Nationals and the San Diego Padres. Stay tuned for Padres baseball next on the show. Tyrell Jenkins gets the start for San Diego in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, his last outing, he did his job. I mean, he didn't give up a run. He did a nice job, gave his team an opportunity, and he picked up the win. So he is throwing the ball as good as he can right now.
Into the box now, Steve Cook. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And this is low, ball 1. Harold, this Padres team, as they take the field here tonight, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, it hasn't been pretty. I mean, the pitching was not there. They didn't play very well. They got blown out the first 2 games. You just hope you get good quality starting pitching in this one, and you have a chance to play good baseball and maybe win a game.
And he misses again, 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Earl doesn't get a lot of complaints from players or coaches about his strike zone. He calls a good zone, and more importantly, he's consistent.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard to short. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Got the ground ball he's looking for right there. Hard grounder, but it just wasn't at somebody. If it's at somebody, it's a double play ball. Now he's got to get back to work and maybe get another one.
Standing in, Bryce Harper. And he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the National League in RBIs entering play.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Before the 0-2, look to first. And a dive, but he's back in.
Hey, drifting and rip it, kid. Let's go. Hey, like again up there, huh?
Here's the 0-2. Lifted into the air to shallow
Let's go. Go
center.
halfway. Get halfway
Marr
here.
goes under it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, I think everyone's wondering what's up with Bryce Harper. He's really been struggling, hitting under 200 over the last 10 games. He doesn't usually go into these long droughts, but right now he's truly in one. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Now at the plate, Pedro Alvarez.
Batting
And
fifth.
he's seen his numbers
First
on the
baseman,
rise here over the
Pedro
last 5
Alvarez.
games or
Here
so.
we go now. Come on now. One time. Hey, she didn't rip it there.
Ready with the 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, no surprise to get an RBI single early in the game. They are hot. This team is on a winning streak. I'm telling you right now, I don't know who's going to slow them down because once again, they're off to a good start.
Coming to the plate now, Rendell Grichuk. And the average
Left
isn't
fielder,
pretty, down into the
Rendell
roaring
Grichuk.
220s to begin the ball game. Three 3-0 pitch on its way. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. The
Batting
season
7th.
batting average comes in
Catcher,
down in the 240s.
Hey, get your pitch
Wieters.
up there.
Bases are
Let's
loaded
go.
here, 2 down.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
Hit down the line at first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the stepping up to the plate,
Leading off for the
Steve
Nationals.
Cook. He'll
All
lead
right,
things
one
off
time,
here in this
right here.
one-run
Right here.
contest.
Here we go.
Hey, get your pitch here squared up.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Matt, it looks like he was sitting there getting ready to jump on the first pitch fastball, and they pulled the string on him and threw him a changeup and just got him out front. Now, I don't know what he's thinking up there at the plate or what he might be looking for. He could be.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cameron racing back. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Striding into the box, Steve
batting,
Cook.
third
He's
baseman,
singled in 2 trips to the
Steve
plate thus far.
Cook.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit down the third base line. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. So stepping in, Alan
Now
Cordova.
batting,
He's 0 for 1 thus
shortstop,
far.
Allen.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Now a bunt attempt here. Cook. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
You got that right, Matt. There is a lot of moving parts on that barehanded play, and it is a thing of beauty when everything comes together just like it did. You can bet he'll be watching this one again after the game.
Digging in,
Right here.
Steve
Now
Cook.
batting, third baseman, Steve Cook.
Hey, let her rip here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's
Hey,
not a
your
lot
pitch,
you
your
can do with
pitch.
that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Misses,
Hey,
ball
good
2.
look. Leave that
Well, this
down
inning
there.
pretty
Good
much
look,
has been
huh?
one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one.
Bryce Harper.
3 runs already home here.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Come on.
A line shot to 3rd base. And the runner gets back. No double play. So striding in, Pedro Alvarez.
Next for the
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Pedro Alvarez.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. Spin throw gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one. Here's Randall Grichuk. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Left fielder Randall
7 runs,
Grichuk.
8 hits,
Yeah, see
and
it,
no
drive it.
errors
Let's
so
go, big
far
dog.
for the Nationals. And here's a ball hit in
Nice
the
hit,
air.
big dog.
And that'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Nice hit, big guy.
Stepping in, Steve Cook.
Up next for the Nationals.
Hey,
Third
let it
baseman,
fly up there, huh?
Steve Cook.
Let her fly now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
Oh and 1. Here it comes. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this
The
one
right fielder,
out of
number
reach.
34.
Yeah, Matt,
Bryce
down 5, another
Harper.
run across here could very well put the
Come
nail
on,
in the coffin.
let it rip right here.
Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Hey, see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
Come on, big guy.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. Washington host road win number 40 on the year, number 21 Earns his 8th victory of the season. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Washington Nationals: 9 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base.
A look from downtown San Diego and Petco Park. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Washington Nationals and the San Diego Padres. It's time for Padres baseball. Next. Daniel Norris, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, his last 3 outings have been, I'd say, inconsistent. They haven't been good. His ERA is over 4, just giving up too many runs. And when you give up that many runs, you're not going to win games.
Stepping up now, Steve Cook. He's
Batting
definitely
third.
a long ball
Third
threat.
baseman.
Currently 3rd in the
Steve
National League in that
Cook.
category.
Hey, stay hot now. Nobody better. Nobody better.
Hey, stay hot up there.
Nobody better. Stay hot. Nobody better right there.
Into the windup and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. These Padres, Harold, as they take the field this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Matt, I was on a number of losing teams, and this is the game you look for. We got the ace going. Finally, it's a day we're going to win a game. And when he throws and you know you're struggling, you got to win that game for him.
Top of the first just underway at Petco Park.
Stay hot. Here you go.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. On the ground to third. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order, and now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. At the plate, Steve Cook. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Steve Cook.
Your pitch, drive it right here.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, come on now. One time right here.
High in the air out to center field. Cameron moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Nationals lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Daniel Norris. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Hey, get him through the best stuff right here.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Ready for another shot now. Steve Cook. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Cook.
Hey, let her rip, let her
And
rip.
now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Spangenberg going back on it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Corey Spangenberg comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
2 outs here.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Friars forced to settle for just the 1. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Padres 4 and the Nationals 3. Ready for another chance? Steve Cook.
Steve Cook.
See it, drive it like you can.
In the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Trying to hold the lead here. Here's a swing and a line drive, and he may have just tied the ball game. That's down for extra bases. And that'll score the tying run. We're back to even 4 apiece. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
I love the late inning at bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit, tie this game.
Digging in once again, Bryce Harper. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Harper. Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. It is stretch time here at Petco Park, and we are tied 4-4. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Steve
Third
Cook.
baseman, Steve Cook.
On right here, 1 time. Here we go. Here you go. Need you right here.
First pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Renfroe moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Nationals 7 and the Padres 4.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. Adam Warren claims the win out of the pen, his first. A.J. Ramos records the save, his 34th. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the Victoria.